Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, beautiful people. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to Stu Queen B's Thoughts. I am a Stu Queen B, and this is my channel. We are considered the royal gladiators over here because we never give up, we never surrender. We also know that God is in control of all things, and sometimes we have no control over other things. To my subscribers, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, to new and old. Thank you so much for your support, and I hope you continue to support a Stu Queen B's Thoughts. Feel free, if you ever would like, feel free to share them. And if you ever feel it on your heart to feel like donating, you can donate to Cash App because I do not have my members only yet. But we're working on it, y'all. I pray that everybody's doing well. Um, what I'm going over today is the Sister Rules. No swerving on the first date, chapter 13. This is rule number 13. Say he took you out and bought you a nice dinner. You sipping on cognac by candlelight and stared deeply into each other's eyes and held hands in the car all the way home. He gets out of his ride, opens your door for you, and walks you to your apartment. He touches your face tenderly, and you lay a kiss on his, excuse me, and you lay a kiss on him that has all the heat and passion of one of the Marvin Gaye raciest tunes. You pull yourselves away from each other and giggle. He asks if he can come up for a nightcap. Just a nightcap, really? What do you do? Need you ask? There's only one answer. Tell him in a nice way if you think you like him and want to see him again to get to stepping. You are to have no nookie on the first date, ever, no matter how much your hot butt wants to. Also, I forgot. I'd appreciate if y'all please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I think you'll enjoy it. Sister Rule girls, no, they just don't go out there, excuse me, like that if they want him to come back. And particularly if you want him to keep them in the running for a serious relationship. Although they wouldn't object outright to boring you on the first date, brothers will always remember in the back of their mind that you are not to be given serious consideration as the one later on down the line because you made it real easy for him to have sex with you. Your rendezvous, your rendezvous, no matter how spectacular it may be, will be a constant reminder to him that you have probably slept with other men on the first date too. Yeah, y'all don't let them mess that up for you. This is not a good thing. What you want is for him to look forward to see you again, to think about what your next dare will be like, to ponder in his mind what he'll have to do to get some. You want to be, and you want him to believe you to be a nice girl who has enough sense to know that sex shouldn't come that easy for anybody, no matter how good a brother is he might appear to be. More important, here is what you feel comfortable. Excuse me. Here is that you feel comfortable sleeping with him. You want to know in your heart that what you did with him wasn't a mistake, that you have no regrets. You will never ever feel that way if you give it up right out of the box. All above else, never make the tragic mistake of equating sex with love. You're a big girl, and you should know by now. That's true facts. Grown women should know by now, but some don't learn that sex is sex. And for the black man, emotions are hardly ever tied to their penile. For him, sex is purely physical. Just because you're good at it won't mean he'll commit unless he absolutely unless it's absolutely incredible, the best he's ever had, and the best he thinks he'll ever have. Of course, skills that's that fabulous are rare unless you make a career of starring in a film with a name like Debbie Does Dallas or Cheerleaders. I can't. You know what? They crazy. So unless your name is Vanessa Del Rio, you'll do well to remember sex means almost nothing in the big picture. I think that's for some people. That's not for all. But anywho, the first time you have sex with him, you should be doing it because you want to take your intimacy to another level. Not because you think he loves you and you love him. You want to do more than kiss and hug, but less than have his baby and get married. Nothing more, nothing less. The moment you start trying in all the other emotional baggage, I almost bit my damn tongue out my mouth. My bad. Tying in all the other emotional baggage in the moment you're going to get your feelings hurt. We're trying to avoid that at all costs. I suggest you keep it locked down at least through the third date, which should give you enough time to figure out if it's something you really, really want to do, and him enough time to feel comfortable that you didn't just fall right into his bed. But never hold out just because you think it's cool to make him wait. Remember, your holding out isn't going to make him want you more. He can get it elsewhere. The ideal scenario has here is if you want to do it with him and he wants to do it with you, and neither of you are expecting anything from the other but a good time, let all then other stuff, the emotions, the ring, the I do's, come later, much later. If after all the preaching I've done, you still won't sleep with the man unless you love him, then you don't need to be sleeping with a man unless you are absolutely, positively, 100% without a shadow of a doubt sure that he loves you back. Period. That means he puts a ring on your finger and you have all, why I keep saying that? You all have taken the blood test and are about to walk down the aisle. This is a beautiful thing indeed. But I took a survey, and my girls think the last time that happened was sometime in the early 50s. So, like I said, that was just rule number 13, and that means don't be giving the cookies up too fast, especially on the first date. Don't do that, because then you're going to mess yourself up. And men do, they judge you, even though they shouldn't, because, men always sleeping with somebody on the first date, barely even made it to a date. But make it your business to make it past the first date. Because trust and believe, men do talk, and women talk as well. So be careful. Don't be giving away your goodies just to satisfy somebody else's need, and not unless you're trying to satisfy your own need and you ain't looking for a man and you ain't serious about it. If you're looking for a man and you trying to be serious about it, then you take your time and figure out who this individual is first. And do your homework, ladies. Do your research. Look them up. Look and see if they got a criminal record. Look them up. I'm going to keep on saying that all the time. If you out here getting ready to try to date somebody, and again, I appreciate y'all will hit the like button. Yes, this is a pre-recorded, so my bad that I forgot to say that in the beginning. And I forget that sometimes. Sorry. My apologies. Not sorry, I apologize. But again, sometimes women may want to just do a hit it and quit it. But you have to be emotionally correct in your mind to be able to think you can do that and walk away. Because most women can't. Some women can, most women can't. So don't give up too much of yourself, because I promise you, they will hold it against you. So take your time, 11:11. Take your time to get to know a person before you cross over that bridge, and do some digging in the process. So I would appreciate it if you leave a comment down below. All my royal gladiators, drop some crowns in the chat for yourself. And again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe to the channel, because I see a lot of people that do come through and they don't subscribe to the channel, but they do come watch. And I appreciate each and every one of you as well. So anyone that sends you over to my channel, when you drop your comment down below, just let me know who sent you over so I can thank them very much. So with that being said, y'all have a beautiful, blessed morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever it is to you. Thank God for giving you another day on this earth. Stay blessed. Stay honest. Be your best version of yourself. Make sure you share that with other people. Don't let people just see the bad. Let them see the good. So with that being said, my beautiful people, it's a Stew Queen be out.
I spent so many nights sleeping on me, but I finally realized I'm all that I need. I'm that girl, been that chick, never needed no one else. I've been that bitch, lady on my mind, a couple on the side.